Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got part 46 of our What's in the Box series, and if you were watching last week you know it was nearly all pre-decimals. We had a pre-decimal album update and a pre-decimal hunt on the 2 shillings or the florins. Now there was a few purchases I was waiting for that didn't actually turn up in time for the video. They all ended up coming on Tuesday gone, so I'm going to show you them today, and quite a few other bits and bobs that I've actually bought as well. I've actually gone a bit mental, to be honest. But what we're going to start off with is a purchase that I think might not work out too well. I'm going to move Dan's token off to the side because I'm going to need quite a bit of space for this. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And I'm just going to bring in this, as you know, I've bought 4 of these albums. One for the UK territories, I've got one for world coins, I've got one for 50p and £2 coins, and one for everything else. Now what I've actually done, now these pages here I bought from Andy Jack, and they're ideal for putting the 2x2 flips in. But I was also looking for some pages to display sort of postcard size. Now this is what I showed you some time ago, if you can remember. I bought the Gibraltar Olympic coins. There's 5 of them, but I was thinking how can I actually display them. It's slightly bigger than a postcard size, so I've managed to get some pages that are actually ideal for getting 2 of these in. The only thing is that these edges here aren't as strong, so I am a bit worried that they may split at some point. So that's what I did with them. So I've got 2 there, got 2 there, and I've also got the 1 there. Also I found this. I don't actually know if I actually showed you this one. Might have been on a previous What's in the Box. The Royal Bicentenary Crown. It's Isle of Man, 1976, Pub Joy Mint. Don't know whether I can actually open this up. Bicentenary of American Independence. So that's the authenticity certificate. So I thought that they went quite well for those little postcard size, well, slightly bigger than postcard size. So then I got to thinking, I've got loads of bunk packs that have been getting stored in a B&M plastic box, and I thought, I wonder if I could do the same with them. And this is where the problem started, because although the idea in theory was good, I think the actual execution isn't. So I found a change checker album, and I emptied out the contents. There were only sort of old album pages, and I started to do exactly the same with those. So they're not in any specific order, but I've tried to keep like the James Bond £5. I've kept them together. I've only got the 1 Gruffalo. I've only got 2 of the Captain Crooks. And then we've got the Innovation in Science. So we started off with Stephen Hawking, and then we've got Rosalind Franklin. We've got John Logie Baird and Charles Babbage, and I have just ordered the most recent one as well. Then we've got the dinosaurs. So the first 3, which was the Buckland and Mantell, and then we've got the Mary Annan collection, the following 3 straight after that. Queen and Elton John, Bowie and The Who. So that's all the music legends. Now the pages, like I said, the same ideal, but sometimes they keep falling out the back or out the top of the of these pages, and especially when they've got these little handbags, it does make things a little bit harder to maintain in the plastic pages. So that was that one. And then I did the same with the rest I've got. So I've got Wedgwood and D-Day. Now that coin is actually probably my favourite out of the non-circulating £2 coins. But you can see that they're sliding about. So the only thing I can do is maybe put some sellotape to stop it. But it's not something I want to do either. I've got here, I've got Wordsworth. I've got the British Red Cross, that was from last year. The Albert Hall. The Team GB. That's the most recent Team GB. The Duke of Edinburgh coin. The H.G. Wells. And I've got a couple of Peter Roberts. I think got a Beatrix Potter. I think that might be the one that actually won off Matt's channel, I think. But then I've got 3 of these. These Peter Roberts. But you can see that they just keep sliding about, and that's where I think the problems are going to be. So I actually ended up buying 20 pages, so it stored 40 packs, and I've actually used them all, and I've still got some more bunk packs to go in there. And I found that the sizes of these are actually too small for any definitive album packs, the annual sets, which they were slightly bigger. So I'm sort of wondering whether it was a good idea buying that in the first place. Right, so anyway, getting on to what shall we start off with first? Well, the first one I'm going to show you is this. Now, believe it or not, I actually picked this up for £4.49, so it's actually cheaper than the ones that Change Checker was selling, because theirs are nearly all £4.50, and it's the Scouts from 2019. Because as you are aware, or you should be aware, I'm wanting some of these coins. I've got them in sets already, but I wanted individual ones as well to put in my big daddy album, which I'll show you in a second. So £4.49, free postage and packing as well. I think got a definite bargain with that one. Next, I picked up 2 proof 5p. That's from 1986. So these are the larger style 5p. And I also got the one from 1985 as well. Both of these cost, I think it was £2.99 a piece. And I need these for the album date run, because those years are actually only available in sets. The next one, I've got 6 here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I can see them a bit better. So I've got a 1953 threepence. Did have an old 5p. Now this one was a circulated one, but I didn't have it, unfortunately. 1977, that one. I've got a Scottish shilling, 1964. An English shilling from 1951. 1965, Scotland. 1964, England. I've got a 6p from 1954. And last but not least, I've got a big half crown from 1951. Now, in total, for these 8 coins, I actually paid the sum of £6.51. Now, 6 of these were 89p each. One was £1.16 and one was £1.79. So guess which one was the most expensive? It was actually the Scottish shilling from 1965. So that was the most expensive, £1.65, and of course the half crown was next, £1.16. However, I didn't pay for 2 of them, because if you bought 3, you got 1 free as well. 3 and bought 1 free. So the 2 cheapest ones were 89p each, and obviously that was taken off the cost. So £6.51 in total, free postage and packing as well. So what we've got here is the brass 3p album, and I was missing 2. Well, that one there from 1949, you can see, is it's a little bit expensive, and that'll be the next purchase I would think at some point. But I'm needing a one for the obverse for 1953, so I don't know whether this one I should actually put there, but I'll put it in there for the moment. So that completes that bit. The sixpence from 1954, which I was needing there. It's a mintage of 105,241,150. So that one is to go in as well. Zoom out a little bit more and see a bit what I'm doing. The big half crown, 1951. Just open this up to see the whole album. I have got all of them apart from these, which are half silver, and obviously the 1951, which will go in the bottom. Oops, skew with. Fits in quite nice at the bottom. And last but not least, I've got the shillings. I'll move the 5p off the side because that won't be needed. And it's all the ones at the back of the album that we need them for. Right, so let's have a look. I've got 1965. And that is Scotland. It goes in there. 1964 Scotland. And a 1964 England. There we go. So now that album is fully completed. The other shilling I've got here from 1951 is to go in one of the other albums. So yes, I need to put that there, so I'll remember to put that in. Next purchase I've got, I'm zoomed out again. Get rid of the evidence. So this was the most recent one that I've bought. And it's the latest in the Winnie the Pooh series, the owl. Very regimental. And it's a lot better than the last design that came out, which in my opinion was far too busy. Got a trading card, which I will scratch off at some point. Right, the next thing I got for a cost of £13.50, free postage and packing, was this old round pound. It was obviously taken out of an annual set, and it's from I don't think you can say that, 1999. So they were only available in sets, so that now means I only need a 2015 and a 2016 with the Jodie Clark portrait on, which were only available in brilliant uncirculated and proof versions, so they're going to be a little bit costly, but it fills another spot. And in fact, I've just picked up another one today for £12.25, which is even cheaper than this one, because my daughters have an album as well. Right, now this is the 50p album I was telling you about. I've got quite a lot of coins I still need. I'm just going to flip through these because the first thing I needed was the 2018 Snowman. Ideally, I wanted one that was not in a bunk pack, so it looks like I'm going to have to maybe cut this out at some point very carefully, because I still like to keep the packaging if possible. And I actually picked that up for the total of £17.48. It was only £13.49 the actual coin, but the postage was £3.99. I think the person that sold it wanted to make sure that it did get to me. Anyway, what else have we got? So that scouting one, that will go in there. I'm just going to skip forward because it's the £2 coins I'm really interested in now, and it's this page here. Now, those of you that sort of that have been watching religiously, you'll know that we had a money box called Bat Pig, and yes, he has been saved from the slaughterhouse. did actually save his bacon. He will be getting used in future episodes. We're going to try and save up again. So when we opened it, there was £104 in it, and at the time I was saying I want to use it to try and get the RAF set. Now, this was the first one that arrived. Now, it did actually arrive in this little capsule, but I've actually put it straight into a flip because I couldn't wait for the others to arrive. So it's the RAF Spitfire. Brilliant uncirculated. So I've managed to get that one in straight away, so you'll know what's coming. Now, I did contact Laughter, because the coin store he was visiting regularly had one of these on sale for £19. So I asked him politely if he wouldn't mind me picking one up for me, and I would send him the money plus postage via PayPal. He said no problem, however, have you seen this? And he sent us a link to an eBay one. I had been checking on eBay and I didn't see this one. It was on a bid and it was quite low at the time, but it ended up, I did win it obviously, that it was the £21 that I actually paid for it, but there was £1.83 postage. Now, let's say the coin store that Laughter visits was £19, plus if I'd sent them maybe £2 or £3, it was going to cost around about the same. However, I'd really wanted one that wasn't in one of the packs. Again, I might have to sort of remove it very carefully. So that's the first RAF one I got, and then we got this, the RAF badge. And obviously you can see this is obviously been cut out of the annual set from 2018. And unfortunately the price I actually paid for that one was £23.95. It was free postage and packing. The next one arrived like this, and it's a blue card version. I got this from a company called Coins. So there's a little plug for them. So this one's the Sea King. I did show some interest on it, but didn't put any. It was like a buy now, but I got an email about a day or two later said the seller would knock a bit off. So anyway, I got a bit trigger happy with the buying buttons. This one was £23.70 again, free postage and packing. So unfortunately I didn't get the RAF Lightning. That was quite expensive. I've seen them going for about £30–40 on eBay, and there was no way I was going to pay that. However, I did see something else that I thought was interesting, and anybody that watches Christopher Collects on a regular basis, you know what his favourite coin is of all time, and that is the Frankenstein proof. However, I was able to pick the Blanc pack up. Obviously again, this has been removed from the 2018 set, and I can see why Christopher likes this coin. I mean, the detail on that is absolutely amazing. So cost wise, what did I pay for this? In total it was £24.75. £2.75 of it was postal costs, so 22 quid. But again, it was something that I didn't have in the collection, so again I might be able to remove that with a great bit of care. I don't even know if I want to keep the packaging that came in, but yeah, so I was quite pleased with that. So Bat Pig's money has been well and truly spent, and then some, because I had to I think I've got to pay a little bit extra as well for all the others. So all of these others I will be looking to buy at a later date, but the album itself is going to be filled up in due course. Right, so move that to one side. We've got a scratch card to do, haven't we? So I'll just grab a 50p. Just a standard one. Just zoom in. Doesn't really show much there, does it? It's an Olympic. Tennis. So that's something that Grossy's still waiting for, isn't it? Tennis coin. We'll have a quick look at the stats. While I remember, I've been out and about with the missus. We've been doing some outside video recording, nothing coin related, and they may be up in fact I think there's one going up next week. So let's have a look. The key fact: this coin is the 5th rarest Olympic 50p in circulation. Well, to be honest, I think they could have put a bit more facts on than that. Alright, let's have a look and see what the designer is. So can't even say Tracy, is it? Yeah, Tracy Baines. And the mintage is 1,454,000 exactly. Obviously the year 2011. So excellent. Yeah, so next week something a little bit different. We will be doing some hunting of a sort, but it isn't coin related. So I'll just zoom out again. I'll bring all the purchases that I've actually made. It's been quite an expensive what's in the box this week. Got the snowman, the Vulcan. It's a really cool coin, that one. And obviously the change checker card. I suppose I could put all those in as well, but I've already filled them up. As I said, it has been quite an expensive one. So until the next one, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.